I think there's such a move towards like cold calling for companies, and I think a lot of companies are maybe starting to realize the go-to-market engineer stuff isn't all it's cracked up to be, and it's like they need to also coach behaviors, the right behaviors for cold calling and stuff like that, which I know you're really strong on. So, have you seen a change?
In terms of the talent, obviously everyone still wants people with skills. I think the challenge that the market has today is that everyone's always looking for this shortcut, this magic bullet, this tool that's going to save them.
Yeah,
And they forget that success starts with process first. You got to have a process first before you automate. And so it's like, for me, the equation is process first, then you can implement some of these modern tools and technologies, but it has to be the process driving the tools, not the tools driving the
100%.
process. And unfortunately, the leadership at these companies have I call it the sales acceleration industrial complex, right? They're not
Yeah,
trying to solve the problem in the right way. There's this, again, just like the military industrial complex, you've got the data vendors, the sales engagement platforms, and now the AI companies
yeah,
really trying to sell you a bunch of credits and a bunch of data, a bunch of seats, and they're
yeah,
not really thinking about how do we efficiently solve this problem. But like you have to have people that will actually still do the work. You can't automate all this out.
yeah,
And then the biggest piece that I've seen happen, especially over the last decade, when I launched the boot camp and started, this was like the rise of the outreach sequencer. You started to see this rise of the silent sales floor and everyone trying to drive out of conversation. And everyone
yeah,
has forgotten that sales begins begins at that first meaningful conversation.